guys, welcome back to our house. Wade and I have been living in this van for almost 1 year and we haven't done a good job of keeping up with the van maintenance. The van is really dirty. We have 2 months worth of poop that we need to clean in our toilet. 2 months worth of poop. There are pieces of timber falling everywhere.
We have these pieces.
So today is the day that we tackle all of that. And while we do that, we're gonna answer some questions that we received on Instagram.
Our van is a bomb. As you can see, I think we let things go a little bit too far. We have created a list for today. Here it is. This is our to-do list. Top of the list, we have wash the van. It's gonna be 35 degrees today, so I'm gonna tackle that one first. Get it out of the way before it gets too hot. You're gonna tackle...
I'm gonna start with laundry, probably change sheets, cleaning the inside of
the inside stuff, so we can do 2 things at the same time. I really hope it doesn't get too hot and we can get everything ticked off this list. So let's see how we go today.
Yep.
We are back pet sitting for the next 2 weeks, which is the reason why we let our van get a little bit dirtier than we would have liked to, knowing that we had the opportunity to clean it and to let the cats inside with the aircon so it wasn't too hot for them. It was the perfect timing that this opportunity came up.
Let's start putting some laundry on. We'll start with some towels.
Okay, I'm gonna start washing the van now. It's starting to get a little bit warm already. Dani's inside starting the clothes washing. So let's see how the day goes. Up here on the roof, the first place I'm gonna start is on these solar panels. They are well due. Look how dirty these guys are. I don't know if it's gonna come through on the camera.
I don't know what to start with. Now that this area of the van is clean, I'm going to change the sheets. I'm cooking in here already and I can't open any windows because Wade is at the top of the van washing, so water would come in. Let's see if I can change the sheets by myself. We usually do this together, like Wade helps me. Let's see if I can do it alone because, like I said, he's on top of the van, so he can't help me at the moment. How much better does this look already? Fresh, clean, white sheets. Ah. Do you want to answer question number 1, Reggie?
Yeah, let's do number 1. What was it?
Are you guys moving to Perth or any other places that tickle your fancy?
Yeah, so before coming to Perth, the places that tickled our fancies was Coolum on the Sunshine Coast. The border of Queensland and New South Wales was pretty cool as well. Foster wasn't too bad, but a bit far away from airports. Now that we're here in WA, I think this is the top of my list. A little bit south of Perth was probably my favorite. We haven't gone north yet, so we might actually find some pretty nice places north from us. But
don't know if we're moving yet, but
don't know.
If we had to pick a place,
I would say Perth. Yeah, not Perth CBD, but the around kind of Perth area. Okay, the roof is done. Now let's do the outside of everywhere else. So a few months ago, we bought this hose attachment from Bunnings. It is amazing for living in a van and washing. It's kind of like a high pressure. It's so nice in the van. There's not that much room. It is tiny. And it's not as good as like a high pressure hose, a proper high pressure hose, but it does the job. Look, we live in a van. Do what we can.
So question number 2 was if we have any gas appliances, and the answer is no. We have an electric cooktop and also a gas cooktop for backup in case of emergency, but this is what we use the most. I'm gonna tackle our kitchen cabinets now, and they are super empty because we took most of our food inside the house, so don't feel sorry for us. We have food, it's just in the house. Vegemite.
We're happy little Vegemites, as bright can be. We all enjoy our Vegemite for breakfast, lunch and tea.
This is the strongest tasting spread I've ever tasted in my life. It's Australian and it's like famous in Australia. Every Australian has it. Wade loves it. My mom's gonna watch this and be super proud of me for cleaning everything, or be disappointed and be she's doing everything wrong. So mom, if you're watching, I love you. Alright, so I think the only thing missing to finish this side of the van is the fridge, and I'm gonna do that inside the house because there's air conditioning and it's easier because the sink is a lot bigger for me to clean. So let's start taking things inside.
Okay, the car is washed and I think I am done for the day. Oh!
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we done?
You're gonna clean the poop?
2 months worth of poop. Are you gonna deal with that?
No, that's your job.
Never really. I need to clean up the hose, get rid of all of the stuff that I was washing the car. It's a bit of a bomb out here, but it's looking good. It's looking real good. We gotta tidy up that mess. But I see Dani has ticked off change sheets. So what do I got? Wash the van. Oh, this is hard. Boom! Shakalaka! Wash the van. My job is done here today. See you guys next time.
Haha, very funny.
Okay, I'm gonna knock over a few more questions that has everything to do with the cats, and they are, what do you do with the cats when you go out for the day? How do you leave the cats in the van when it's too hot? Do you leave the aircon on? And I want to travel with my cat, but she screams in the car, and how do you train your cats to chill? We actually just posted a video last week that touches on a few of these here. If you want to check that out, go to our channel, but make sure you finish this video first and then go check it out. But to quickly recap, I will show you here. We run these cooling mats here that the cats will lie on. There's 2 of them, there's 1 each. We have 1 fan there and we have 1 fan here. So this one will blow air in, and then we have 1 at the end there that will blow air out. We also have this waggle monitor that we get alerts on our phone for the temperature. So we set it to around 33 degrees, and if it gets too hot, we get an SMS, which is really cool. We also block out all of the windows. So we have blockouts on the back, we have blockouts on the front, the side, literally every window, to make it nice and cool and make sure that the heat doesn't get inside the van, because once it's in, it's really hard to get out. And if it is way too hot, we pretty much gotta just find a shady spot and kind of relax out with them. We can't leave them in the van if it's 35 plus day. It's just not safe. It's not good for us, it's not good for them. If not, what do? We haven't had that problem yet. The last question was to keep your cats chill in the van. Our cats were never that chill in the van. It took like 6 months. In the very beginning, it was difficult. Jon Snow was vomiting, he was sick. We couldn't go longer than like 10, 15-minute drives. But we just did really slow steps, slow trips, and eventually he started to get used to it. They started to get comfortable with the van, and then now they know that the van is their home. Just patience. It's a lot of patience, and you'll get there in the end.
This makes me so happy, so clean and organized. Woo, we can tick something else off the list. Okay, clean and defrost fridge. Done.
I've quickly just come inside just to take a break. It is getting hot outside and we have aircon inside. It is telling us it is currently 33 degrees with a top of 36 today. We have an extreme heat warning. I don't know how long it'll last.
We have a thermometer in the van, and in the van is 30 degrees.
Ooh, it's 33 outside.
So it's hot.
Yeah, very hot.
Very hot.
Okay, what do we got on the list that I can do? Organize garage. I think that's my next one. There's not that much to do in the garage. We just need to take out some boxes, put them inside. We need to ship them back to a supplier and just tidy up, put the stuff back in there and everything like that. These are also I want to tackle. So here we have these pieces that were glued on, but with the heat they've actually come off. So I need to glue them back on both sides, unfortunately. It is getting hot. I'm getting way too sweaty. I don't know, are we calling the pin soon? Ah, Dani's good. I'm dying out here. But we have Taking out the boxes, we've got a few things in there. We've got the barbecue and little bits and pieces. We need to get the snorkel gear in there and the blow up stand up paddleboard. We've been using those two a lot lately, so I want to try and put them at the front and then get in the jerry can and those little bits and pieces. So let's see if it all kind of fits. Okay, I think that will do for now. This is what we're kind of looking at. It's still a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Let's tick another thing off. What do we got here? Organised garage. Okay, yeah, we could tick that one. Now, lunch?
Yeah, let's take a break. I'll take this inside to clean.
Yep.
And then we come back for the toilet.
I think I'm gonna need like a real strong coffee for this afternoon because I'm struggling. This heat has knocked me around. Lunch today we have pasta, it's got some sausage, mushrooms and cashew sauce, which is looking pretty good. We heat that bad boy up. And what are we gonna watch? We're gonna watch some YouTube.
Get outside. Hey, lunch is done. Now it's time for some coffee before we get back into the van and finish that to-do list.
Yeah, I need some coffee.
I'm going to go hang the sheets and maybe put some more laundry on.
The time has come that we need to clean 2 months worth of our poop, which I'm not looking forward to. You gonna help me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But let's take the toilet in the back of the house so we have more room to do it.
I think that's a good idea.
And there's a hose
and we'll
there.
clean it all out. Alright, we'll see you guys at the back. So we're gonna start by just emptying the pee bucket. We'll just put it down in the normal toilet. We'll get rid of that guy. It's only half full, and I'll be back.
2 months worth of poop.
Good thing about a composting toilet is that you don't need to clean the number 2 section as much as a chemical toilet. Now we don't have a chemical toilet, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna assume, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, probably you're cleaning it 2 to 4 days maybe. But with the composting, we clean the pee bucket, we empty it every probably 2 days. And then the number 2 section, we can do like a month, sometimes up to 2 months, depending on how much we use it. We do try to use public toilets for the number 2s as much as possible, so we can save this and stretch it out a little bit longer. And then for the bowl section here, we wipe everything with disinfectant wipes. You need to make sure that no chemicals go into the number 2 section, because then that's going to ruin all of the composting properties and kill all the good bacteria, as well as the bad bacteria, but it will kill all the good stuff that keeps the composting doing its job and working and things like that. Okay, that is the top part done. Just put it in the sun to dry for a bit while we sort out the bottom section. Oh. So the mix we go for to go inside, we do a core peat. There's you can use peat moss. There's a few other options out there. We just had to go for this one. It's like a vacuum sealed. You just need to add water and start breaking it all up, and it starts to turn into what it is. And so you can see once you add the water, it starts to kind of just break up. You see it's a bit dry still, but you just spend some time and you got to get rid of all of the clumps, so it just turns into a dirt.
2 hours later.
So I think we are done. I'll clean up all the sides, throw it back in the van, and we're good to go. So here we have it, a clean toilet. Plugging in the fan and putting on the hose. So there's a hose on this side where it sucks out all the fumes and it puts all the bad smells. Fumes, you know, when you do your number 2s in here, we've got to suck out everything. That's it, we're done.
Do a good job.
She's good to go for another few months. So now that we're kind of done inside the van for the moment until things cool down, we're going to put the blockouts up and try and get all the sun out of it and just keep it kind of cool in here because it is way too hot. Okay, last one.
How easy. And if you're interested in purchasing these blockouts, we have a 10% discount code. We'll leave the link in the description, and the code is Travel with Wade and Dani. Not quite yet 100% done.
No?
But most of it.
So what do we got?
Organize on the bench seat ticked. I'm gonna add one more, which is to clean the floor. So now
why are you adding to the list?
so now we just need to glue back the pieces, and then we can clean the floor.
What a day.
Oh my god, I need the shower now.
Yeah, I'm ready for a shower.
I probably stink.
We took a little break, we showered, we've had dinner, we wanted to wait for things to cool down a little bit. It's still, what is it? 35 degrees in here, so it's still pretty warm. I think it's around 32 maybe outside.
I don't know, but it got to 38 inside the van at 5
Yeah, it was too
PM
much.
today.
So it's cooled down a little bit, so we're going to tackle gluing the things that need to be glued back together. And then we are done. We have done everything.
That was good. I wasn't expecting us to finish that today.
Nah, me neither. I thought we were like gonna get hot and then pull the pin and finish it off tomorrow morning. But you saved me. You pushed me through. I don't know how good this is actually gonna work. But
Smells strong.
yeah. Talk to me, Dani.
Let's answer the final question.
Okay, go for it.
How did you guys meet?
Funny story. Funny you ask that. We met through Tinder, of all places, huh?
Yep, swiped right.
How long ago was that?
It was in 2014, so it will be 9 years in 2023.
That's crazy. This best 9 years of my life, I reckon.
Hi.
But I don't think I would be doing this crazy adventure if I didn't swipe right. Maybe we wouldn't be doing this. You could have gone back to Brazil.
Maybe, who knows?
I could still be doing a shitty 9 to 5.
Yeah,
But no,
but nah.
we're living in a van. Let's see how she is in the morning. Okay, one down. What's next? Okay, next up we gotta get this little guy here. It's not as bad as the other one. Dani Zinnia is coming out with all of the good ideas
Are we
today.
gonna get a hole in our mattress for doing that?
Yeah, maybe not the best idea. Let's leave it for a little bit, just while we're here. Okay, last one. So these ones, I don't think I'll use that black glue because you're probably gonna see it. So let's try PVA glue because it dries clear. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay.
Look at that, que lindo. Wow, what a day.
What a day. I'm exhausted and it's still so warm. It's crazy, but thank God. We ticked everything off this list.
Well, that's
except for one, but.
But we need to come back tomorrow.
Yeah,
but almost, we tried.
Yep.
That was it for this vlog then. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
See you guys later.